Good morning. For those of you that have been having a hard time with the Onshape system, I thought I would go through and make the first piece for you. So you could see on the left I have the first piece, and on the right I have Onshape. So the cool thing about Onshape is instead of XY plane, Z plane, they have it up there, but they say front, right, top, side. So we can just click on front and say we would like to make a new sketch. So I already had made a sketch. Hold on, let me clear selection. Could I delete sketch? Delete sketch. Okay, so if I want to start a new sketch, I hit front and then create a new sketch. So on this sketch, I do want to show constraints. Okay, and now I'm going to draw on this sketch. So I'm going to make a rectangle because I want to make that first side. And I'm just going to make a random shape. I can click over here. Oh, escape. I can click over here and there is, here, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. There is a dimensioning tool. It's right here. So we hit dimension, and that is supposed to be 1.5 inches tall. And then if I go back to my design, it is supposed to be 4 inches across. So 4 inches across. So let's dimension that line. Dimension that line. And that's supposed to be 4 inches. Ta-da! Okay, so I am going to sketch that. Okay, so let me move my face. We need to extrude that now. We are going to extrude that back 0.5 plus 1.5 plus 0.5, so that's 2.5. So let's go and let's extrude, which is this button right here. And there were videos to show you all this. Extrude, and the depth is going to be 2.5 inches. Ta-da! Now, going back to our shape, we need to go through and cut. What do we cut? Half an inch, half an inch. So a 3-inch gap here that is half an inch tall. Okay, so let's sketch that. So let's get my piece back. So I need to, on this face, create a sketch, show constraints, and it tells me right there it's the face of the extrusion. I'm going to, on sketch 2, create another rectangle. Okay, so let's see what I got here. I need to make sure that this is 3 inches. I need to make sure that this is 0.5 of an inch. And I need to make sure that from here to here is 0.5. And now I have a rectangle. The constraints are not as easy to do on here. We could do construction lines, we could do all sorts of stuff, but I did start that at the bottom, and if I didn't, we'll find out shortly. So let's extrude that, but we don't want to add, we want to remove. And this was 2.5 inches, 2.5. And if I have done this correctly, there should be nothing at the bottom. Awesome. So we're almost there. Let's see. Let's make the top part. So I'm going to make a sketch on the top. It is going to be 1 inch tall, so we're going to extrude it 1 inch, but it's 2.5 by 2, and it's a 1 inch from the side. So it's not moving. Okay. Oh, that was special. Okay, we could do this. It doesn't matter. So let's hit a sketch. sketch 3. I like to show constraints. Again, you don't have to. But we're going to make another, where's my sketch 3? I need to make sure I have it open, so I keep clicking it until I make sure it's open. Show constraints. And I'm going to make another rectangle. Okay, and I need to dimension it again. So this is going to be 2 inches. This one's going to be 2.5, and it should be 2.5 because that's how far we extruded it. And then we need to make sure from here to here is 1 inch. Okay, so once we do that, we can extrude this guy, and we're supposed to extrude him 1 inch up. It looks like it's almost done. We just need to make that little weird nubbin on this side. So we're going to create a sketch. And to be honest, I don't remember the dimensions of that rectangle yet. Show constraints. I like to see what I'm doing. Okay, so now that I've made the weird rectangle, what was the dimension supposed to be? The dimension was supposed to be 2.5 by 1.5. 2.5 by 1.5, and then we're going to extrude it 0.75. 2.5 by 1.5. Okay. So, dimension. Oh, excuse me. 1.5, and then this is supposed to be 0.25. And then we're going to extrude that. Oh man, I forgot. 0.75. 0.75. And now we're done, at least making the part. If you read the instructions, it said that it wanted some information about it. So if we go back to the instructions, it says make the shape below and find the volume and mass. So how are we going to find the volume and the mass? Okay, I'm going to leave that up to you. It is on here. It's in these videos, but it's not that bad. You can put other properties in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with this. It does autosave in the cloud. You should be okay. If you have any other questions, let me know. Have a good day.